So thank you so much, Chair, but Professor Mohanty and everyone. Actually, I wasn't expecting to speak at the roundtable, so I'm afraid I'm not as organized in my thoughts. Nobody was. Okay, but these two were so astonishingly organized. I feel that I will sort of mumble along, so that's why I thought I should place my disclaimers in the beginning. So over the last 3 days, very exciting. I'm very sorry I wasn't here for today's sessions, but what I heard over the last 1.5 days, very exciting. And it sort of, let me go back to the opening remarks that Manindra made on the first day. Technology in society is something that I have, it's been very, very close to my heart for all my research life, and that's where I began. So even when we were organizing and the kind of focus it should have and so on, we had fairly long discussion and disagreement also on what should be the focus. And after all of that, I think the 3 days have turned out to be very interesting and brought all kinds of issues to the table, perspectives, methodologies, analyses, which I think are valuable for the state of social science that they show today, and the huge possibilities that were conveyed through the different presentations. So, contrary to where we began, I began, let's say 35 plus years ago, I now see that there is actually a vibrant space for discussing technology and society. And I'm very excited that the Creative Theory Forum has actually brought so many diverse thinkers together to talk about these issues. I'm very excited that Manindra has been emphasizing again and again that this is a dialogue begun and that we need to carry it through to the year. Over the next year, and I really look forward to that, because I think that we have actually brought so many different scholars together, and this could be the beginning of a lot of collaboration, a lot of sharing, and I know that there will be many scholars who would love to stay in touch with each other. They met each other here, and they would like, and all of us who are listening, engaging, would be able to take these conversations forward. And I think that if we were to place these conversations in institutions, right, back to the institutions where we've all come from, institutions have other research scholars who may or may not have attended here, but that becomes a possibility to carry ideas that have been generated here to the institutions, and that's how seeds of new ideas are sown, right? So I look forward to the year ahead in terms of these continuing conversations, and commit to at least, and I really like, Dhananjay, the idea that you're thinking of creative dialogues. That's what we need. And so I'd be happy to pitch in and think about how to organize them, and the themes that we can. So, and having a year ahead of us means that there are lots of themes, hopefully we should be able to cover. So that's one thing that I feel very excited. So even, always at the end of a colloquium, you feel, oh, so it's over, and all the excitement we've been waiting for a long time, that's done. But we now can close with a sense of anticipation, which is great. The second thing that I wanted to talk about very quickly, about the format. One thing that's also quickly to just pitch in with what Dhananjay said, referred to. Indeed, we've had a discussion, and I hope that Suranjita will raise it as well in her remarks. Just want to say that I already concur with what she's about to say, about Dhananjay hinted at. So I think that's something that we can think about. I also think that this is a very good opportunity for us to create a larger scholarship on technology and society. We have begun something, I think we may not even realize the huge possibility, just technology and society. And that, Vasundhara yesterday made a very bold statement. She said that you cannot do social science without talking about its mediation through technology. And that's the kind of thing we need to take on board. And these are people who would be very excited to participate in that line of thought and inquiry, taking it forward. I find what Savita just said very stunning, that creative theory is Indian political theory. Given that very many of us have been grappling with this project of creating what, or thinking about, is there a possibility of an Indian political theory? Should we work towards it? Does our work indicate an Indian political theory? Yesterday, Professor Mohanty spoke about global political theory and the notion of the self. Many of us went to hear him, and he has, of course, been urging us to explore directions in this. And what I found very interesting is that here's a political theorist who I respect so much, and she's saying that, political theory needs to be connected to the ground from where theory is being created. Unfortunately, the way in which political theory is taught and disseminated, that the fact that the political theory we teach has no connect to the ground on which we stand, seems to have been missed in much of our curricula. So if this is a group that is going to now take that bold step to examine, analyze and present the understanding of an Indian political theory that can come with this kind of creative theory engagement, that would be very exciting. And I know that all of us would love to be a part of that, and that's a sort of inquiry that many of us would actually want to be very much engaged with. Just one minor point on publication. I deeply respect what you've been doing, Savita, you and Manindra, and books that you've brought out, remarkable. Given the university system and that we are actually trying to set up something for young people, we might also have to align the publication, at least a part of our publication effort, towards journals that also are recognized by systems. So there is the tyranny of the UGC care list and that kind of thing. So we might have to think about that. And so part of our publication might have to be oriented towards that. I know this is not a very comfortable thing to say, but somebody has to say it. And I thought that, it's important. And, we all recognize each other's intent and, purpose, no question about it. So if we can align it in a way that helps the younger scholars as well, I think, and I'm sure we can all creatively think about that kind of a direction. So I think that this is a group and an effort which I've been part of in spirit, and in this time a little more in terms of actual involvement. And I think that we are doing something very, very interesting, and kudos to everyone who organized this impeccably. I think that too needs to be said. Absolutely impeccable organizing, and I think the team is to be lauded for that. This is a good occasion actually to say that. And thank you so much, and we look forward to doing more. Thank you.
Thank you.